guys all doing? So for today, I thought let's do something a little bit different. So usually I would play some music in the background to try and drown out any noises that might come up, such as my dog barking or my neighbor moving or whatever. And I was thinking for today, let's embrace the quiet, and whatever comes up, let's radically accept it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a hand on our heart and a hand on our belly, and we're going to practice deep belly breaths. So when you do a deep belly breath, so most people when you breathe in, you'll feel your chest expand, your lungs. So take a breath now and see, like, without thinking about it, just take a breath and see what happens, which hand moves. Okay, so for me, my belly moves, but that's because I've trained myself to focus on breathing to my belly. So I would love to know for you, like, which hand moved. Were you breathing to your chest or were you breathing to your belly? So when you breathe to your belly, what you do is you engage your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the part of your body that moves you into rest and digest. So it's basically your recovery from stress. So when you go into stress mode, into fight or flight, you're in your sympathetic nervous system. That's the part of you that gets activated. And what it does is it causes all these physiological things to happen, such as your pupils dilate and your heart starts beating faster and your blood pressure goes up. And you're basically preparing to either run away from the thing that's causing stress or to fight the thing that's causing you stress. So your body is like preparing for battle, for survival. And this is an important thing because sometimes you are in danger and you do need to run away or fight. So it's useful that your body does this. But what's happened is we've become so conditioned to stressful living. Like, modern day living is super stressful. So all the time, our sympathetic nervous system is being triggered and being triggered and being triggered. And it's releasing all these stress hormones into our bodies, adrenaline and cortisol. And we're becoming used to that, and it starts to feel like normal. And the problem with that is that going back into parasympathetic nervous system, which is that resting phase to let your body recover from the stress, that part is not happening as much because we're just continuously in stress mode. And especially if you've experienced a lot of trauma in your life, then this happens quite a bit. And you'll find you'll go into rest mode, but then you'll very quickly be stimulated again. So taking deep belly breaths really helps tone your vagus nerve, which is this bundle of nerves that runs from the bottom of your brainstem like through to all your major organs, and it helps you move into parasympathetic. It's part of the parasympathetic nervous system, so it helps you move into that rest and digest mode. So practicing deep belly breaths allows you to access that mode a lot easier and to tone your vagus nerve, which means that if you are triggered by something that's upsetting, something that's stressful, something that makes you go, you'll much easily be able to move back into that peaceful place. Does that make sense? Let me know. So we're going to practice deep belly breaths now. The more that you practice it, as in if you do it every single day, even just for 1 minute, it will help. It will have a greater overall effect on your health and your well-being. So we're going to do that now. So when you breathe down to your belly, you should feel the hand that's on your belly. I don't know if you can see, I've got mine here. You should feel the hand that's on your belly move out when you breathe in, so your belly expands. And when you breathe out, your belly contracts again, it goes back in. Okay, so we're going to hold our hearts and we're going to hold our bellies and we're going to focus on our breathing, and that's all we're going to do. And if a noise comes up around us, that's okay. We're not going to move to try and change this moment. We're not going to judge it as not okay because the dog barked. We're not going to worry about whatever chaos might be happening in the other rooms of the house. We're not going to worry about anything. All we're going to do is focus on our breath and radically accept the moment exactly as it is. Okay? So I'll keep an eye on the time for us. In fact, I can't see what the time is, so let me... That's okay, I can check on my phone. I'll keep an eye on the time for us. Let's go for 8 minutes, and then I'll bring us back. Okay, all right. So get comfortable in your chair. Make sure your back is nice and straight. Put your hand on your heart. Put your other hand on your belly. Make sure you are nice and comfy. Close your eyes. And let's take a deep breath in. And breathe it out. As you breathe in again, notice, where does your breath go? And as you release, feel yourself relax further. Breathing in nice and deep. Slowly release. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathing in all the way down to your belly. And breathing out nice and slow. Continue breathing in your own natural rhythm. If your mind starts to wander, that's okay. Simply witness the thought as it pops up for you. And then go back to focusing on your breath. Feeling the air hit your belly as you breathe in nice and deep. And feeling the hand that's on your belly move inwards as you breathe out. Feeling the beat of your heart through your hand that's on your heart. Connecting with these vital parts of your body. Your breath. Your heartbeat, your vitality. You are alive. And you can feel this aliveness in your hands. One hand witnessing your heartbeat, the other one witnessing your breath. As you breathe in nice and deep and release nice and slowly. All your senses are working. You're hearing my voice. Seeing through your sense of touch, seeing your heartbeat by feeling it, witnessing your breath, whatever noises come up is okay. We accept this moment as it is. Because life is going on all around us. As much as our hearts are beating and our air is moving in and out of our body, so too is this happening all around the other members of our house, the people outside, everyone in their homes. They too have a beating heart and air flowing through their bodies. Though we may live incredibly different lives, We all have this in common. Beating hearts, breath. Focus on yours, your heart in your one hand, your breath in the other. Accepting this moment exactly as it is. And listen. Listen to your body. Listen to the processes that keep you alive. Listen to the creaks in your bones and your joints. Listen to the sound of your blood moving around your body, your nerves firing. Listen to your organs doing all the things they need to do. Simply listen and continue to breathe. Feel the energy between your two hands. That's your life force. It's what makes you human. Beating heart, breath. Your humanity is in your hands. And your spiritual self is in the spaces in between. Your consciousness, your awareness of this moment, your acceptance of this moment, your gratitude for this moment, your recognition of my heart beating with yours, of our connectedness. You are a spiritual being having a human experience and working with love. Breathe that in and release. Let's take one more deeply cleansing breath in, all the way down to your belly. Hold it in one little bit more. Hold it. One more. Hold it. And slowly release. As your breathing comes back to normal, bring your attention back to the room around you, the sounds outside, the feel of the material of your clothes. Wiggle your fingers, and when you're ready, open your eyes and relax. Well, I found that very relaxing, actually. I feel like my body's buzzing. And even though, Hamlet barked and there were noises, I could hear Garth moving and I could hear our neighbours running around outside. It was that accepting the moment piece that I found so cathartic. So I would love to know what your experience was. Please feel free to share in the comments, or you can send me a private message, that's fine too. But I would love to know what came up for you. I hope that this has been useful. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for joining me, and I will chat to you later. Bye guys.